Yo yo, it's the Culture Freak, back again with a new video. I hope you're all doing well. I'm trying to make a few new videos, something different. When I started my channel, I showed you all of my collection through different videos, so I done that. So now I thought I would make my favorite 10 movies in different genres. So why not start where it all started, my childhood. So these are my 10 favorite childhood movies. Before I start, I wanted to say, as you guys know, The Karate Kid is my favorite movie of all time, so it's my favorite childhood movie too. But I didn't put it at first place in the lists, because if I make a few lists I can put it almost at every list at first place, so that's why I didn't do that. But so that makes the surprise a little bit bigger, instead of putting The Karate Kid on every first place in my list. So let's start. 10th place, both Wayne's World movies. I grew up when MTV started, so back in those days they had those movies. Really liked these movies. So funny, still watch them once a year. A great duo. These are really fun movies. 9th place, The Addams Family. Such a fun movie, lots of great characters, great jokes in it. Always loved The Addams Family. I do like The Addams Family values too, but this is my favorite. Yes, another fun movie I watched a lot of times when I was a kid. Back to the Future movies. I love this trilogy, it's one of my favorite trilogies of all time. But the first one is still my favorite. I really like the art of the left one. Comic book art slip is still sealed, because I got a few editions of this movie. Yeah, what to say about this movie? Everybody loves this movie, I think. Another great duo in this movie with the duck. I love the car. Just another fun movie to watch. Mrs. Doubtfire. When it released, they played it so many times in the following years on television. If you put your TV on, they played Mrs. Doubtfire, and I really loved it. It's still one of my favorite Robin Williams movies. He was my favorite, and he still is my favorite comedy actor from back in the days. Then the Highlander movie, the first one. This is the trilogy steelbook, DVD steelbook. Yeah, another movie they played so many times on television here back in the days. It's one of my favorite intros of the first movie of all time. It's just a great intro, and I really like these kind of movies. I love the Highlander movies, but the first one is my favorite. I watched it so many times. Yeah, just a great movie. You don't hear much about the Highlander movie. Then Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Who doesn't love this movie? The animation in it is so great. Such a cool movie, a fun movie. So as a kid you loved this movie. 4th place, Home Alone movies. I had them put them together because I watched them both the same times, lots of times. Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2. I think this is my favorite duo of all time, Sticky Bandits or the Wet Bandits. They still play these two movies every Christmas for the last 30 years, I think. Since it's released, they play them every Christmas on television here. So I watch them a lot of times, but I still don't get tired of watching these. So I watch them around every Christmas still. So much fun. The jokes keep on making me laugh, and great movies. 3rd place, Ghostbusters 2. Now maybe you ask yourself, why not Ghostbusters 1? Well, it's the one that I had, Ghostbusters 2 on VCR back in the day, so I love this movie with Vigo in it. It's just a great movie. I think I like it a little bit more than the first one, but it's just because I had it on VCR back then and I watched this a lot of times. Who doesn't love the Ghostbuster movies? I always wish they make the 3rd one back in the days, but yeah. Then 2nd place, The Neverending Story. Yeah, it's just an underrated movie, I think. Another movie you don't see in too many collections. And I watched a lot of collection videos on YouTube. I loved this movie as a kid. Such great special effects. If you know, it's an old movie with those special effects. Yeah, really amazing movie. Then first place, Masters of the Universe. Some guys may be thinking, what the hell? But yeah, this is my favorite childhood movie after The Karate Kid, so watched it so many times. I watched all movies a lot growing up, played with the toys. I really like this movie, don't know what it is, but the characters I like. I liked He-Man, I liked Skeletor in the movie. I liked the other characters. Courtney Cox played in the movie too, so she looks great in it. But just another fun movie. There's everything I like about this movie, and it's strange that they never made a new Masters of the Universe movie by now. So it's such a well-known brand. Everybody knows this Masters of the Universe, and still they didn't make a new movie. So I hope they will ever do in the future. So guys, this was it. My 10 favorite childhood movies. I hope you liked it. Let me know, do you like any of these movies? And as always, thank you for all your support, your comments, your likes, and see you in the next video. Yo!